host will be the visitor here in this matchup of teams that are 1-0, and that top of the lineup dynamic.
This offense for Texas has been one of the top offenses all season long, and a lot of it has to do with the top half of their order. You look 1 through 4 in the order, all of
Texas second in Division I in batting average at .358. By the way, this is the last time I think I can say this in the next few minutes. It is not quite 90 degrees, but it soon will be here in Austin at first pitch. There's a strike, and once again, Lauren Durkowski throwing strikes.
That was one of the things she did so well in yesterday's ball game against UCF. It felt like the UCF
9% of her pitches thrown for strikes yesterday.
And it wasn't just one pitch either. The curveball was going in there for strikes. The rise ball was going in there for strikes. The changeup especially was being pumped in there for strikes. You almost have to go up there and look for one of those pitches because you know that she's going to bring them right on in there.
Another 0-2. And Maloney, another good at-bat from Ashton Maloney. 79th hit of the season. She had fallen behind, but she's a good two-strike. It's nice and sharp right now. Henry's playing well. That's a popped-up bunt. And they say she held on to it long enough. Lily Valamont back behind the plate for an out, 2 away.
We saw Caden Henry lay down a bunt in yesterday's ball game as well, just gets a little bit too far underneath it on this bunt. Oh, going up, showing the glove to see if she could get the call on that one.
So Bonnie Thole came out to talk to the home plate umpire. Sometimes it's just buying a little time to get the word from the dugout whether to use one of your 2 challenges. Here is Reese Atwood. Another first pitch strike from Durkowski, something she made a habit of doing yesterday in the win against UCF. Atwood.
Indiana Linkford is one of those triple threat lefties. She'll drop a bunch, she'll slap in, she'll hit away. So they're bringing in that right fielder into the infield, shifted towards the left side of the infield especially. And with that, Tegan Cavan looks like she's going to stay on the outside part of the plate to try to funnel that ball to the left side of the field. When you get into a 2-strike count, you want to try to battle, be as productive as you possibly can. Yes, you want to hit, but you want to make the pitcher work out there in the first batter of the ball game.
8th pitch of the at-bat, and it's a leadoff walk for Langford.
When Tegan Cavan's at her best, she's able to tunnel a couple of different pitches. She's well known for that rise ball. That's the pitch that we've been talking about, but she'll...
2-2.
It's a good spot in a 2-strike count, especially against somebody like Putz that has so much pop up at the plate, working a little bit of run on that rise ball too, so it's going to run away from the barrel of the lefties.
Putz second on this Michigan team in hitting on the season, and this is blooped out to center field. And they'll drop in for another on the season. Stevenson with 9 of them after this swing yesterday.
You see just how high up in the zone this rise ball from Isa Vega out there in the circle, tailing away from her a little bit, gets barrel around it and smokes it out to left field.
Cavan runs inside to get the strikeout, 2 down.
That last pitch right there looks like the first drop ball that we have seen from Tegan Cavan in this game. 71 miles on it, but she gets that last bit of extension there to drop it over the head of Mia Scott at third base and out into left field to give the Wolverines the lead in the bottom of the first.
Michigan has been just a great 2-out hitting team. 4 of their 5 runs in the tournament. So it's a run rule, and well, you get to day 2 by Maddie Rainey. Did we catch the building here? It went over the horn blowers and left.
Does it hit the building?
No.
Oh, almost got a car. Yeah, it's a one-hopper off the building. That's what we're going to call that one.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look out. Moving traffic. Yeah, that's...
right into the plants. Yeah, one hop off the brick.
Yep. Respect the landscaping, sir.
I don't think she needed any wind to assist her on that one.
If the wind would...
Who seems like she never strikes out up at the plate. Just 7 strikeouts for Mia Scott on the season. It's just such a tough lineup to navigate. And with the different swings in there, too, you've got some swings that are tailor-made for pitches up in the zone. You've got some swings that are really good at pitches down in the zone. Then you have somebody like Reese Atwood who seems to come through in the clutch for this team whenever they need a big hit.
Here's Leanne Good.
Under getting ready to go to watch this softball game.
Swinging at the first pitch and popping it out to left field is Maddie Erickson. Quickly, one down here in the second. If I asked you, Madison Shipman, who will be raising the trophy in Oklahoma City at the end.
You're well out in front of that off speed.
Here's the number 9 hitter, shortstop Avery Fantucci, making her 9th straight start at shortstop. That was a change for Michigan. They had Ella McVeigh at short, and they just needed to tighten things up defensively. It's a good defensive team, Michigan will. 1-2 to Maloney. Lays off. Check swing. Let's go back to that play. Is this worth a challenge here on this caught stealing?
Yeah, I want to take another look at it here. Smart by Bennett to go to the backside of the base. The versatility of Kaden Henry up at the plate. We've seen her drop a bunt in this regional, but she's also got a lot of pop in her bat. This is the 10th double on the season for Kaden Henry. A rise ball up and away. She gets barrel underneath this one, and it's the backspin that she's able to create on this fly ball out to left field that allows it to keep on carrying all the way out to the wall. Just over the head of Sealer in left field, bounces off the wall. Good backup there by Janisa Conway to be there when that ball bounced off of the wall.
There's a strike, it's 2-1. In on the hands, popped up, foul.
Only made it to the 3rd inning, and I'm already talking about sitting change-ups.
Usually you wait till the 5th inning for that, but what will Jerkowski bring on the 2-1? She brought something Atwood wanted to swing at. It's a fly ball. It is out of here! Reese Atwood delivers again. 3-run home run, and Texas takes the lead.
Her 2nd home run in this game. And it might have been another one that one hopped off of the building out in left field.
Now trying to play a little small ball is Mitchell, and she's tagged out to retire the side. The measurement on the 2nd Stewart home run, the same as the first, 269 feet, 5-1 Texas. Oh, Madison Shipman could talk about hitting all day long. These two swings, Atwood and Stewart back-to-back, picture perfect.
Reese Atwood getting a curveball that was on the inner half. Katie Stewart sitting changeup, but that's the benefit of lengthening out the lineup with the Smash Sisters right in the middle of the order. You have to pitch. And 2 more runs on the board for Michigan.
You could tell by Conway's reaction, too. I mean, she was running hard out of the box like, well, this may be a fly ball that goes deep to the wall, but it cleared the wall by plenty, just giving you an idea how it's carrying here in Austin.
And that's where, as a batter, too, you can use the velocity that Kavan brings on her pitches to your advantage. You don't have to...
Nasty. Kavan gets the strikeout. 1 away here in the 3rd.
Another swing and miss at the changeup so far. Kavan with 4 strikeouts. 3 of those have come off of the changeup, and especially in this at-bat to Lauren Putz. With the way that changeup tunnels off of the drop ball, they have similar spins on them, and they move in a similar direction, and she's way out in front on that swing.
A sub-3 earned run average. 34 strikeouts and 29 innings of work. And opponents hit just 163 against her during that run to the Champ Series for the Longhorns in 2024. There's the changeup again, swung on and missed, back-to-back strikeout. Good battle by Valamon at the plate, has spoiled a couple of good pitches.
Lily Valamont coming out to call time just to chat with Emerson Aiken after 6.
Second as she got rid of the bat too, maybe.
Doesn't hit the bat twice, doesn't hit her.
She was aware of it.
Not in the way of the catcher.
Now the fact that she's inside the line, should Michigan have made a throw there? Because then that changes how that play could be called, correct?
Yes, yeah, because especially as the runner gets closer and closer to first base, if the umpires were to determine that the batter runner interfered with the throw or being able to complete that play down the first base.
1-2 to Bennett. Oh, 0-2 to Henry. Popped out in the first, doubled and scored in the third. That is Katie Bennett's first home run this season since March 8th against Merrimack.
I just don't think there was enough in review to change that into the booth, but one of the interesting things when I'm looking at the way that the outfield defense is lined up, especially against Amia Scott, left fielder Ellie Sealer is a little bit tighter towards that left field line. Amia Scott will drive that ball into the left center gap, but she's jaded to the left a bit.
Threat is not over, though, because Jolie Mitchell has gone yard 13 times this season, as Texas has sent everyone to the plate here in the fourth. Big rip by Mitchell for strike one. Jolie 0 for 2 to count to Simmons. Popped up. Might be playable. Going to be close and reaching over the steps at that Michigan dugout, but not able to grab it are the Wolverines.
Some of the base hits they were hitting yesterday, too, were 70-plus miles.
We're here for?
Who can hit the most home runs in a game? Been a big pitch for her, trying to be able to use that consistently to play off of the rise ball. When you think of Tegan Cavan, you think of the rise ball, but when she's pumping in this drop ball, coming in hard at 69, 70 miles per hour, you have to be aware of that pitch.
Remember, after giving up the homes back to the circle for the second time this regional, we'll step aside. Has been outstanding. Count now 3-1. 463 with runners in scoring position. Fly ball. Conway took a couple of steps back. I don't blame her. Runner tagging from third. It'll be an RBI for Reese Atwood. That gives her 9 in the regional. And Texas is on top 15. This game going as swung on and missed. Simpson gets the strikeout. One down here in the fifth.
Just to show you how deceptive this pitch is, you know that it's coming in as a batter, and yet you're still not on time for it. It's because of the spin that she's able to get on that changeup. Makes it look like it's coming in, drops down below the knees. Second strikeout of the inning for Simpson.
For Michigan now batting for Ava Cristales, number 3, Megan Beamer.
Megan Beamer will step.